Welcome to the Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Josh Carney. There's that old saying of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Pittsburgh Steelers seemingly forgot that old saying entering the wild card matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. Instead of focusing on being gap and assignment sound defensively against the run in an effort to slow down Ravens running back Derrick Henry, the Steelers changed things up in a dramatic way, especially on the read options with quarterback Lamar Jackson. That change backfired in a catastrophic way against the Steelers. Pittsburgh, instead of doing their usual mesh charge and hitting Jackson, decided to crash hard on Henry on the read options. That opened things up in a major way for Jackson to pull the ball and run around the corner unimpeded. He carved up the Steelers early, and it took a bit for Pittsburgh to adjust. As team captain Cameron Hayward said on the latest episode of his podcast, the Steelers tried to game plan to stop everything. And in the end, they stopped nothing. While he didn't mean for it to come out that way, Hayward's comments are certainly an indictment on the Steelers coaching staff and the game plan, particularly defensive coordinator Teryl Austin. There have been grumblings from reporters in recent weeks that players were seemingly unhappy or not confident in game plans. The players would never come out and say that publicly, but sometimes they don't have to. Body language speaks loudly. The body language from the Steelers down the stretch and in the wild card loss was tough to look at. They looked flat, uninterested, and out of sorts. And with the change in game plan going into the playoff game and the results that occurred, it's seemingly becoming easier and easier to understand why. That could lead to changes defensively on the coaching staff. And maybe that's for the best because this team, particularly on defense, feels broken and needs fixing. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Kozora and Dave Bryan every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.